What is up, everybody? It is
Hello.
World Cup Sunday.
World Cup, woo! We have a special
got
guest.
Yes! The World Cup champion herself.
FeedGoat. Oh, wait. FeedGoat. Wait. FeedGoat. Woo! Shoe
Thanks for joining
goes.
the stream.
Is the special guest Messi? Yes, Messi herself.
Yes, right.
I am
No,
kind of messy.
Messi had to jump out to get a buddy quest done, so he won't be making it tonight, it turns out. But we've got the next best thing, the Oracle and her husband, Mr. Oracle, that predicted and rooted for Argentina throughout this entire event. So I'm so happy for your win. What an exciting final match, too. Oh my gosh.
God.
That was
I think
intense.
we're all still sweating.
Yeah. I almost had a heart attack, really.
A couple times.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
I have a question though. So my understanding is that like you guys are soccer / football Argentina fans anyway, and like would have been into this anyway. Is that true?
Yeah, so my husband's from Argentina. So
Oh, okay, cool.
Nice.
that is why we would be rooting for them anyway. I
He's got
really
that
wanted
Malbec
to
hookup.
see I wanted to see Argentina and US square off.
Oh, that would have
And
been
that
cool.
I was
That would've
really
been fun.
bummed that didn't happen. But I am so happy that Argentina won.
I'm sure. I can't imagine what your house was like today.
I was just going to ask, what was your house like today?
It was kind of tense.
For
But
the
it was
first
relatively
couple hours.
quiet.
Really?
Yeah. So I think because, like, maybe if my husband had been around, like, friends, that would
Yeah.
have been a different mood. But it was, like, him pacing back and forth and, like,
Really taking it seriously.
standing in front of the TV and, like, gripping his little soccer ball wrapped up in a jersey, like, to
That's
death.
great.
Like, so,
Ready to throw it
Yeah.
into the fireplace.
oh my God.
The first two France goals. He's like, what? Just happens.
He's like, no, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Talking himself off the ledge.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well,
So-
how'd you guys celebrate after?
Yeah.
Just hugs and kisses, and I let him do his thing, which was watch all the Argentinian news and
Yeah.
just kind of living vicariously through the news from there.
Yeah.
So it's
Man.
insane.
Yeah, the turnout like that they were showing throughout the game of I mean, not only the fans outside of the stadium Qatar, but like in Argentina, it was just like you could see it was like everybody was out watching the game.
Yeah, he said that they were expecting about 2 million people to be out at the obelisk.
Oh my gosh.
And he's like,
Wow.
he said, I don't think they're going to move until the team gets here. So they really need to get here before Tuesday.
So I'm guessing there's like big parades and stuff that are going to be happening, and
He didn't tell me of anything that he'd heard, but like he really wants to see Messi on top of the obelisk,
yeah.
like with the trophy and like, so.
What an exciting
Yeah.
time.
I was saying to my boyfriend, like, there were a lot of big names in this whole World Cup. You know, you had Cristiano Ronaldo, you had Mbappe, you had Messi. I really feel like Messi was the only one that actually lived up to his big name. Like, the other guys were like, when I saw them on the field, they kind of seemed like everyone else. But Messi really, like, fancy footwork, like, you know, like avoiding defenses and like crazy goals. Like, he was great. I was super impressed as a not before the past couple weeks soccer fan. Like, I was impressed. Yeah.
No, he's definitely got some fancy footwork.
Yeah.
So.
And honestly, what always caught my eye every time they did like a close up of him taking a shot on goal or something was his freaking thigh muscles. Like, just
Tree
like
trunks.
the crazy like lines on his thighs, like when he goes to make a kick. Like, it just blew my mind how crazy ripped his legs were. So
yeah,
I mean they all were, but for some reason it just really stood out on him. I don't know.
Years in the making.
It's almost
it could
like
be his height too.
Yeah, well, and it almost seemed like they put like theater makeup on him to like help him stand out. You know what I mean? You know, they do that sometimes for actors.
They contoured.
Yeah.
His thighs.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, I decided once you told us you were rooting for Argentina way back in the beginning, I decided I was rooting for them from the beginning too. So I'm super excited that they won because I picked them as my team. Nice. And then I was also like, along watching the games, I picked Croatia as my number 2 team because that goalie was insane and I love him. So their goalie is my favorite player, but I was still rooting for Argentina. So yeah.
I think that was probably the best.
I did not do very good on my semifinal picks.
Really?
Or no, not my semifinal, quarterfinal.
Oh, well, I don't think any of us did.
Yeah, I was gonna say, was it because you didn't have a lot printed at that point yet, or we're just making the wrong picks?
I was just making the wrong picks.
You didn't follow our picks?
I don't think so. I think I just kind of went with who I thought.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I mean, the ladies ended up being what, 12-3, right? I think we did pretty good.
Was it? Yeah. Yeah.
12-3?
I think so.
I mean, there were 15 games in total.
4? Okay. So yeah. I mean, we had a pretty good ratio, I would say.
Yeah.
I got the final right.
Yeah.
There we go. That's
right?
all that matters.
That is what really matters. I mean, Messi paid for my January adventure road, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me too. And he got me this sweet epic blueprint that we have yet to see, but it's coming. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Super excited about that. I realized once they won, I was like, okay, I'm going to get this blueprint. And then I look in my inventory at the amount of footballs I had, and it was something like, I don't know, 4,200 or something. I was like, shit, I need to go hit a green vault right now.
Right. At least one.
Yeah. Well, there's only one that I had time to go to. The other ones are at least 15 minutes, and I had a busy day today, especially because that game lasted so long. I mean, if the game had been shorter, maybe I would have had more time, but
sure.
Yeah.
Well, they definitely got their money's worth for the amount of playtime.
Yeah, the advertisers must have been happy.
Yeah. And honestly, it started obviously very exciting with 2 Argentina goals, but then it kind of was like, I was reading the chat and Medvedev said, I was kind of hoping for a little bit of controversy, like, stir some shit up, what do you got, France? Like, come on. And then immediately regretted that. I was like, no.
Yeah.
We're doing okay.
Yeah.
But to be as epic as it turned out, I definitely was hoping for it, but not expecting it after, that it was at least an hour in. So
yeah,
it was really cute. My 9-year-old actually woke up to come and watch it with us, and so he was like, I'm gonna root for France, that way in case they win we have a winner.
There we go. At least somebody in the household wins.
He's hedging the bet.
No. Right. I was like, no, Argentina.
Yeah.
Just Argentina.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, well, Harris is saying, yay, FeedGoat, love the toque. also said, did you guys hear it's gonna take white paint? I do not know if you're serious or not. So
yeah, Illusion Weaver said soccer balls, white paint, and blue paint.
What? Oh, because
well, it makes sense.
Those are Argentina colors.
Yeah.
Yeah. He just came up with that recipe.
I mean, it kind of also makes sense because like, I mean, we have like El Salvador, which is much closer to Argentina than the rest of the countries that are involved in the game. And they're a white paint country. So I don't know. I mean, Latin America has been white paint so far.
That's very fitting. It is very fitting.
Really
in other news,
not white paint.
We'll be in the auction house. Nikki Boo said she totally messed up on the finals, still had on her marshaller QB.
Oh, no.
Forgot to switch. She's so pissed. Nikki, I'm sorry.
That's why we tweeted every day. We wanted to make sure you remembered.
Yeah.
I put Argentina on last night. I was like, I don't want to forget.
Right. I've had Argentina on for the last couple days.
Honestly, I'm not taking it off for a while, but also like before every single game, I probably went in and checked like 5 times. Just like verified. I was like, oh my, okay, is it the right one? Okay, we're good.
Even during the game, I'm like, wait, let me just double check really quick.
Did I do it right?
It's too late, but
yeah.
I did check in the middle of the game today. I was like, do I have on Argentina? I really hope so.
I checked twice in the middle of the game today. Yeah. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. So.
Yeah. All right. So, Mama, how many balls do you have saved up?
I have somewhere around, I think like 9,000 at the moment. I didn't go super hard on the green vaults.
You went harder than I did.
Well, it was like a slow and steady. I'd hit the green as soon as it reset every day. And because I have one on my way, it's just around the corner from my house. So it's kind of like on my way to hunting or work or whatever. So I just made sure I was getting that at every reset. And I knew a lot of people, like by the drop rates, that a lot of people were going to be probably putting them up on the auction house, and like with Adventure Road happening and stuff, I'm like, oh, there's probably a lot of people that don't need all of this stuff. So I was kind of holding out on buying in the auction house until I absolutely needed to. So we'll see if that is even a little bit or a lot of it. I have no idea.
I'm sitting on 17K.
Wow, that is amazing. If I had to guess, the epic
would probably confidence be right there.
Yeah, 10 or 20K. So you're right on the mark. That's awesome.
I'm kicking myself because there were like Adventure Road like challenges that were green vault things, and I didn't do them.
Girl.
I was trying to save keys. Like, you know how key broke
Two birds, one stone thing.
I know. I really should have. But I didn't think I wasn't really thinking 10K. Like,
Korkio, I think I'm more key broke than you.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, that's a lot of greens you probably hit for all those balls. So, unless you were in the auction house.
No, I was hitting greens. I was hitting 3 to 5 a day.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
Well,
actually, I just went and checked to see. I think I was checking how many soccer balls I had, but when I went into Coin Hunt, I got a notice that my auction was done for the Earhart that you were the first bidder on, and then didn't bid again. So sorry you didn't win that. Yeah, I actually had that on my outline as something to talk about today, and I didn't realize it was going to end before the show. I was going to tell you to go bid on it again, but it just ended, so sorry.
Oh, shucks.
That's okay. It went to a price that was too high for me.
Yeah.
I was going cheap.
It's a buyer's market out there, honestly. You'll find one cheaper, like, you just got to go with the ebbs and flows. Stick to your, being a low spender, and something will stick eventually. I think it's the people that are just anxious to have things right away, or like, I need to have this to print, or whatever the case may be, that just really inflate that price. Because I think I sold an elf QB the other day when there was a ton of other elf QBs in the auction house. There on one clock there was one for like 31 keys. Mine sold for 107 or something like that.
What?
Yeah. And I was
Nice.
like, what are you guys doing?
That's like what happened to my Bitcoin QB.
It's so bizarre.
I honestly, I have an elf QB in there right now. So if anyone wants an elf QB, it's got 1 day left.
I hope the same thing happens for you.
I hope so too. It's currently sitting at, let's see, my items, 25 keys. Because there's a shit ton of them in there. So at least someone's going to get it. As long as it doesn't come back to me, I'm fine. Mm-hmm. But I had to put something up, right? Because that was one of the tasks in the Adventure Road. And I had a duplicate because I had printed it for another task in the Adventure Road. And I was like, well, it's Christmas. Someone will want it. Yeah, whatever. Yep.
Actually, it took me forever to get one.
Yeah.
Forever. Because I was only willing to go to 40 keys.
Yeah. I actually just remembered why I was opening the game, and it was because I was checking to see if by any slim chance maybe the World Cup blueprints were still in the shop, because I had wanted to buy a few extras and they're gone, and I never got around to buying a few extras. I'm kind of bummed about that. But oh well, it is what it is.
Wait, what did you guys print? How many did you guys print?
20.
Oh gosh, I don't even know.
26 or 27, I think.
Okay.
I think I'm much lower than that. I think I counted them the other day and it was like 17 unique ones. And then if I had to, maybe like right around there, 25.
I think I have like 20.
With duplicates.
20 I don't even know if I have 20 unique.
What about you, FeedGoat?
I
blueprints left?
I do have blueprints. I have. Nice. So I finally got the whole set. I printed 40 blueprints.
Ooh,
I got 24 uniques.
Nice.
Wow. And I ended up buying 10, which some of them I then printed later on. So I was really pissed about that. But whatever.
They'll sell for more later, for sure.
Right.
Hang on to them for a year or two. And yeah.
You know, I was mad that I spent so much on my Brazil, but whatever. It wasn't.
You weren't the only one.
I know. Yeah. But I got it for actually, I think, relatively speaking, I got it for pretty cheap.
Oh, good.
Only,
not a red?
No.
Good.
I got it for like $240 or something.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that came from a local hunter. So I had the inside edge.
Oh, nice.
On that one.
Good end time.
And then VW Chick Rules actually put up Canada for me. That was my very last one I had to get. So I could not get a Canada. I could not get a Canada to save my life.
Yeah, I don't have that one. Horrible. I don't have US either.
Oof.
I just counted. I've got 21.
Unique ones or total?
21 unique. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 duplicates left. I know I sold a couple already. Nice. I think I sold maybe 2 duplicates or something. So, yeah.
And I picked up some cheap blueprints in the auction house. So, probably those people trying to, break down a red key.
Right.
I thought I thought you were the one that had got one on a discount, because then I think I saw you post that in Discord and I was like, oh snap, let me go check.
That's actually a good point. I just decided, because you said that, to go look at the auction house. And there are plenty of World Cup QB blueprints in there right now for a really good price. Like with 1 clock left, there are 5 going for 31 keys. They're now going for 36 keys because I'm bidding on it as we speak.
I hope so. And nobody else go bid on those, okay?
I mean, you can. It's cool. If I see I'm outbid by someone that I know is a regular watcher, I won't. I'll pick a different one to bid on. So that's fine.
So yeah, I have 15 left.
Wow.
Nice.
You spent a lot of keys. But this was kind of your event. Like, I felt like this was a very you event for some reason. You were all over it.
I love this one.
Yeah, I did
it
too.
was perfect. Yeah, it felt like you didn't have to go super hardcore at any point to like feel like, you know, you could make it. And I like the strategy around it. It was good. I loved this for a different concept of doing events. I think it's definitely going to be really successful, and probably not the last one that we see, just not even World Cup, just moving forward, because we got to have more events like this within the next 4 years.
Yeah. I really liked that it involved us in it had us participate in an already existing world event with the rest of the world. And we happened to be watching it for a somewhat different reason, but we felt a similar excitement. Like, granted, there were so many Argentinian fans like crying in the stands, like out of happiness. Like, I wasn't crying, but I was close. Just because it was so, like, I felt it. Like, I felt all the emotion, and I loved that. So I think that's, I mean, it's hard to say like what else they could do that's like, I mean, maybe the Olympics, but I don't even know how they would do that because there's so many things going on with the Olympics. I mean, what other world event? I mean, there's stuff like the Oscars, but I really don't want to care about stuff like that. So I hope they don't have anything to do with that. So,
but it would be cool if they did it for like every sports finals game, like for you know, the NFL and NHL and NBA, like, but you can, you know, just for just as soon as you passed regular season stuff, and then there's no pressure to participate or right. Yeah.
I think some of them would work, but a lot of them are very like they're just in one country. So like that kind of is tough. Like if there's like an international competition that actually involves countries outside of the US, like I don't know about a lot of them. They likely exist and I just don't know about them. But I think that would be pretty cool. I don't know.
Well, I think it's kind of funny because I think of this as a US based game, like primarily decisions are US based, and soccer is not big in the US at all.
Yeah. Just so weird, isn't it?
But it's like
the most popular sport in the world.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And outside of like major cities, you don't see people celebrating World Cup, really.
Right.
But it was great, and I think it's great because also then it's coming to the US, Canada, and Mexico next year. Or not next year, next
World Cup. Yeah.
In 4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's super exciting. I don't know. I wonder, do we know any of the actual locations? Because
yeah, there's a list out there.
There is? Okay.
I don't know it off the top of my head, but
I might want to go.
I know LA is getting some.
Of course.
I think
that makes sense.
I think SoFi. Yeah. I think SoFi is on that list. SoFi Stadium, sorry.
Yeah. I think someone in Discord mentioned that like Boston and New York were going to be the semifinal just because of stadium size.
That makes sense. I think I saw someone, Hoth, was it you? I don't know. I feel like someone in Florida, Hoth is in Florida, right? Am I losing my mind here? Someone in Florida said they might be going. Maybe it was Hoth. I don't know. Ooh. I thought I saw someone mention they might be going to a game. I don't know. There's got to be something in Texas, right? Texas is huge. They have really spread out area. I could make it to something in Texas.
I'll meet you there.
I mean, unless it's Houston, I'm not going to Houston. It's too far away and it's too big and scary. But Dallas, I can.
Too big and scary. That's like
too big Texas, and scary.
Yeah. Oh, Hayes, did I say yeah, Hayes said they were going. I thought I saw someone talking about it in the World Cup chat. I tried to spend some time in there, but I didn't get to see everything.
Yeah, it was definitely fun in there today.
Yeah, it was. Illusion Weaver, it was hilarious. You know, I was watching Coin Hunt Crew earlier, and I'm a little behind, so I was catching up. I didn't realize Illusion Weaver broke his back. Did you hear about that?
Yeah.
That's insane.
No, I know. In like 3 places too.
So don't go on any rope swings, guys.
When you're an adult.
Yeah, when you're
just
an
like,
adult.
you know, test that stuff before you do it. Like, I mean, tug on it. Just
it's
make
cool
sure.
if you break your back when you're a kid. Just don't break your back when you're an adult.
Savage.
Oh man. Yeah. So I obviously haven't been in the Discord much, and I'm behind on stuff, so I didn't know about that. And I mean, that's helpful if you want to have a good excuse to just sit around and watch World Cup games, I guess.
Oh, right? But still, unfortunate circumstances, and we hope you are on a quick road to recovery, IW.
Definitely.
Yeah, and imagine trying to like cheer and you're all like
broken,
immobilized. Like you're like, yay, because you can't move.
It hurts to clap. Like, that would stink.
Yeah. So yes, we do hope you get better soon. I know what it's like to break things 3 times, just not a back. So and not all at once.
Ow.
Hopefully you got some really good painkillers out of that.
Funny, Rain says healing times grow longer with age, and Harris follows with healing times and hangovers.
Oh my God.
They do not get easier.
I had a Christmas party thing I went to on Friday night. I had 1 beer before I ate food. I was wasted. And I did not sleep at all that night. Like, I kept waking up every hour. I was like, what the fuck is this? I had 1 beer. 1. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm having
that is crazy.
Another one of those beers right now, but yeah.
We're getting Korkio wasted.
I had dinner this time.
Hey, at least we have another excuse today. World Cup final. It's fine.
Yeah, and I saw, I think it was
dinner.
Loop-de-Luke, I want to say, went out and got a sour sampler pack from the brewery that I love, and was posting some pictures. So I had thought that this brewery was in Tulsa for some reason. Turns out it's in Oklahoma City. So that's what I'm doing for my birthday next month, is meeting friends at the tap room, and I'm going to do a flight of sours, and I'll take some pictures, maybe some short video or whatever, so y'all can see. But I'm so excited to go there because, like, so they have like 10 different sours on tap. Like,
wow, that's a lot of sours.
Yeah. And then they have like imperial stouts, and like they have all different, they have like 20 beers on tap, but like 10 of them are sours. So I'm really excited.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So
speaking of, what's everybody drinking tonight?
You know what I'm drinking?
I've got a wine spritzer because I'm like 100 years old and I can't do like beverage management very well. So if I don't put the water with the wine, I will drink the wine like the water.
I hear you for sure.
Yeah,
I have poor beverage management skills, so
can definitely relate.
I get thirsty a lot, and I forget that what I'm drinking is alcoholic, and I just keep drinking it, and I'm like, this is not a good idea.
Yeah.
So like, whoops.
I usually have a
the
beer.
Crocodile one today?
Yes, Seasick Crocodile. Yeah.
Seasick.
I usually have a beer next to me and also a flavored water as well. Like, I'll have 2 cans when I do a stream. Today I forgot the flavored water, so I only have the beer, unfortunately. But I did eat dinner, so that will help.
Definitely.
See, that requires 2 glasses or 2 things, and then you have to.
Then you're double fisting.
Right.
So PBL
like
and
it's simple.
LBS said her brother lives in Texas and told him to find it and bring those sours for Christmas.
Yeah, there you go. There you
Nice.
go. Well, and like I said, Loopty Luke found it in Kansas City. So I mean, it seems that they're around. VW Rules Chick says 2026 World Cup cities are Vancouver, Toronto, Mexico City, Monterey, Guadalajara, LA, San Francisco, Seattle, Kansas City, Dallas, Atlanta, Houston, Boston, Philly, Miami, and New York, New Jersey. So I can go to Dallas,
Wow.
and maybe it's a good reason to go up to Kansas City and see some coin hunt friends.
Yeah.
And you got LA. I don't know, how far is Monterey from you, Mama?
That's quite a drive. It's closer to like San Fran.
Okay.
Like
I don't know California very well, so
Monterey's
Are we sure
probably
that's Monterey, California, or Monterey somewhere else?
oh, maybe
Yeah,
it's in
it might not
Mexico
be.
because it's in the middle of the other Mexican cities. So maybe that's
Right.
Mexico.
Yeah, that's
But a drive to San Fran is like I don't know, 8 to 9 hours, sometimes 10, depending on when you leave.
Yeah.
So I could probably make that work.
Well,
VW
Yeah,
Chick
Monterey.
says Mexico.
Mexico,
Monterey,
yeah.
Mexico.
I figured with
Yeah.
the 2 R's, it wasn't. Yeah.
Hayes says Arlington, Texas is the favorite for the final. Arlington and Dallas are kind of the same place, which means I will be a 2.5 hour drive from there. Maybe I'll
Nice.
go.
Yeah,
Who
I think it
knows?
might be worth it.
It's an interesting choice, no matter where they put it, since it's in the summer. This one will not be
For
played
sure.
during Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well, my understanding for that was that they did that specifically because Qatar is a desert and they didn't want the soccer players dropping dead, right?
just
would
the
be
people
ideal.
building the stadium.
Yeah,
Oh.
just them.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Which in Argentina, it's actually summer.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Oh God.
So it's like there's no reason for anybody to leave the street because, it's like only going to get as cold as like 80 degrees at night.
Yeah, just sleep
Wow.
on the street. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's Christmas, so nobody has to go anywhere.
Right? That sounds like a great party.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Duke Nukem says, I'm going to try to go to one of the Foxborough Boston games. So, Duke Nukem, is it Foxborough that they've decided on? Because I've been to Patriot Place. That's an awesome place to go see a game. Actually, I've seen a Patriots game there, but I've also seen Busta Rhymes there.
That's
the
awesome.
Busta Rhymes show is honestly probably more fun. I didn't have very good seats for the Patriots game, so it was kind of hard to tell what the hell was going on. And I was with a really shitty boyfriend, so that made it worse. But yeah, Patriot Place
We've all
is
been there.
really cool place to go see a game. So, and I imagine that's where they would do it. Would be in a football stadium. I mean, that's what makes sense for soccer, right? They just repurpose the field. So,
yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
You got 4 years to figure it out.
Right. Yeah, Duke Nukem says it would definitely be there. I doubt it'll actually be in Boston. Yeah, Boston, I mean, they've got like the Garden, but that's basketball. You can't put soccer in a basketball place. So, yeah. Cool. Well, that'll be exciting. We've got way too much time to wait for that. They got to come up with something else like this before then, though. They have to.
Well,
it was way too much fun. I think it was my favorite event so far.
As soon as the countries start doing their playoffs, well, I mean, they have they do their regional tournaments, and that's how they get into the World Cup.
Mm-hmm.
I could be wrong.
I have no clue. So.
Yeah. Because like we have the Galaxy team in LA. Korkio, do you have a what is it? what is their
Major League Soccer
called? Yeah, MLS team.
Oh yeah,
near you?
Oklahoma City loves soccer.
There you
we
go.
have the
Start
Oklahoma
going to
City
those games.
Maybe. But yeah, we've got the Oklahoma City Energy, which is, we have a really nice stadium for it. And then we actually, so they just opened like another section of like our, what would be like our central park. It's called Scissortail Park. And they installed the most beautiful soccer field I've ever seen. Like,
nice.
And it's free to use. Like, all you do is, like, they just have a 1 hour time limit, but you can go there at any time. You can go there in the middle of the night if you want to, because it's really well lit. It's artificial grass, so they don't have to worry about, but it's like the really, really nice artificial grass, like the real good stuff.
Yeah.
And
it has those like little rubber pieces and stuff.
Yeah. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. Like, when my boyfriend and I, like, we didn't know it was there. It's kind of like tucked away. So it's not private, but it's also not like right on the street. And it's got really great netting around, so you're not going to like lose balls places. But so we went through a walk through this park, and then we come up to it, and we were just blown away because there was nothing telling us it was there. They hadn't put up all the signage yet and stuff. So it was like a shock. Like, oh, you walk through these trees and all of a sudden there's this huge soccer field that's like super well lit. And there was a whole family playing soccer with each other when we got there. So it was really cool.
Nice.
So what I'm more likely to do is my boyfriend's son, who's a freshman in high school, is on the soccer team. So come spring,
there we go.
Soccer season, I don't know, I hate high school, so I try not to go to high school events, but I might go to a soccer game or two. So
that would be fun.
Yeah.
And you
can just pretend you're scouting for future stars. Be like, oh, okay, that guy's got potential.
Or I could be like a journalist. I make a really good critic. Like, I really enjoyed like doing my own announcing of the games. Like, I know nothing of what's going on, but I can make a good color commentator for sure.
Mine would be like, oh, no, he's not doing that thing anymore. I don't know what he's doing. Going the wrong way. That's what mine would be like.
Yeah. Did you guys watch the games on Telemundo, or did you watch them some other way?
We watched them on Fox.
Oh yeah.
And
I think it depended.
I got really annoyed with the American announcers. Like, they were just too, I don't know. They were just annoying. Like, they just talked about shit that didn't matter, and their voices just reminded me of like watching some like big money football game or something, and I was like, nah, that's not authentic enough.
It's not as fun.
Yeah.
It doesn't have enough passion, but
for sure.
I actually prefer the calmer version.
Oh. Yeah. I don't know, like, watching it on Telemundo got me more excited. Like, the games that I did watch on Fox just felt more boring. So I kind of sat there and like scrolled on my phone while I was watching the game, and it was like, yeah. Plus the commercials are better on Telemundo, because then I can work on my Spanish.
That's fair.
True.
Yeah.
Her says, no, gotta have the Spanish announcers, way more hype.
Yeah.
And Duke Nukem said I had an Argentinian feed. It was so fun hearing them lose their minds.
Oh, I can only imagine.
I bet.
I also very much loved listening to the Telemundo guys pronouncing the Croatian names. Like, it was just really fun hearing the way they pronounce different things, like, way differently. And also the spellings, like the spelling of Morocco. Like, they spelled Morocco MARRUECAS or something like that. And I was like, it's just interesting. So anyway.
Yeah.
Well, enough about the World Cup. We need to know about you.
Okay.
Go.
Yeah.
Okay.
So tell us about you.
Hit me. Let's see.
What's your coin hunt world history? So for those who don't know, where do you hunt from? What do your hunting grounds look like? It sounds like you've got quite a few green vaults.
So I'm located in San Diego, California. In case people don't know where San Diego is. Let's see. My husband, so my origin story is my husband was like, "Hey wife, I think you should try this game. I think you'll like it." And I downloaded it and I was like, "Yes, this is my jam. I love trivia. I love that stuff. I don't know. I do." And so like it was just an instant love. And the fact that it got me walking was amazing. We had moved to a new neighborhood within San Diego, and I finally had a place to go walk, so it was perfect. It was meant to be.
So may I ask, are you around the Balboa Park area?
No.
Or near the Zero?
Oh, okay. I mean, it's not far. Everything in like San Diego is like 15 minutes away. Mm-hmm. That's what they say. So it really is about 15 minutes, but
nice.
I have a neighborhood park, and perfect. I posted like 6 UVs there, and there's 2 others, and I walk that twice a day.
Nice.
Do you see I Speak Nerds vaults around when you go hunting?
Not on my daily. I only see them when I go to Balboa. Mm-hmm. But he did drive me up to Legoland during Halloween for the Epic.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah. And I was like, "Don't kidnap me or I'll tell your mom."
Right.
Oh,
I remember that.
That's right.
So
that's awesome.
So how did your husband hear about the game? How did he find it? Was it like a Reddit thing, or?
He was looking at a bunch of like play to earn games. He's like, "Here, wife, you're gonna test these things out." And I'm like, "Okay."
Sounds good.
You're the guinea pig.
Yeah, I'm the guinea pig. And so he's like, "We're gonna set you up with email and a username, and you're just gonna use the same thing across all these different games." And so I have no idea how he came across it, but
so if we see the name FeedGoat on other play to earn games, is definitely you. I mean, who else would have the name FeedGoat?
It most likely is me.
Some follow-up questions on that. Why FeedGoat?
Do you feed goats?
Okay. So, did either of you
she was about to pull a goat
play Minecraft?
Oh yeah, I love.
Or like do anything on Microsoft. Like, it just assigns you, if you don't put in a username, it assigns you like a random username.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. And one of ours, because we're a family of 4, we need to each have our own like login. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And the one I always used was FeedGoat, and it had some random number after it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when I decided to do this, I was like, well, I don't want something that sounds all girly, because I want people to think I'm a guy because I'm tough, and people aren't going to respect a woman.
Gamer culture. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, well, FeedGoat sounds pretty guyish. And
masculine.
Makes you sound like a farmer.
Right?
Yeah. Like you're feeding goats.
And the 2000 was just because I was like, it needs a number, like just in case there's another FeedGoat out there.
Yeah.
Right? Like I'm the Terminator or something.
Exactly.
So it was really just a random assigned name. That's crazy. Okay. Harris is saying, I have a friend whose tangent lattice because of that.
That's funny.
Yeah,
That's
my daughter has a friend who's number garlic. It's like, what?
What?
I
Okay.
don't
They
know.
just strung a bunch of like seed phrases together to come up with
Yeah.
these RNG usernames.
Yeah, which is perfect
Hilarious.
because I love that. Like, it's
Yeah.
so random. I would never have picked FeedGoat.
See, when you started talking about Minecraft, I thought you were going to tell me that that's like your favorite thing to do in Minecraft, and I was like, I didn't know you could feed the goats. I feed the chickens all the time, not goats.
No,
Goats headbutt you off mountains.
right? Yeah.
That's funny. So
So
Oh.
Yeah,
what's your
that's
husband's
really-
in-game name?
Yeah, who's
Is
your
it
husband?
totally different?
what was that?
What's your husband's in-game name?
Oh, he doesn't play.
Wait.
He threw me to the wolves and was like, "Here you go. Try this out."
What?
And he wasn't jealous that you like loved it? He didn't want to like try?
He does
No?
not want to do trivia. No.
So even when he found out that we were doing this whole Argentina World Cup thing, he still didn't get involved
considered
then? Oh,
he
okay.
considered it. And he's like, "I might do it." And
We're
I'm like,
getting
"Okay,
close.
well, let me know because you need to be my referral."
Of course, yeah. Yeah.
Right?
All right.
But
well,
he just,
we're still banging on that barrier, hoping he'll join in then, I suppose.
it's okay because we can't both be totally insane about Coin Hunt World.
Yes,
Like,
you can.
Yes,
It's
we
so much
can.
easier that way. Believe me, I have someone that's not, and he like looks at me crazy when I do coin hunt.
no, there's
Take my word
children
for
to
it.
take care of in our house.
Yeah, that's true.
The
Okay.
dogs still eat.
Yeah.
and the kids can go outside and they're going to get so much walking time in, the exercise.
And they'll learn things
Oh,
from
man.
the trivia.
Yeah.
No, they won't. They'll
No.
be like, "I want to sit at home and play Roblox or Fortnite or whatever I'm playing at the moment."
That's
Yeah.
fair. I guess they can't legally play Coin Hunt World with age
Right.
requirements just
No,
yet.
not old enough.
Yeah.
Mm.
So we
And
can't
the
start the
daughter-
addiction just yet.
The daughter picked an iPhone, so that is,
Oh.
which was really
How are you
funny
raising
Bad
because-
these
choice.
kids? What's wrong with you?
No,
Just
no kidding.
kidding.
we got her an Android to begin with, and then it was just like, no, she really wanted an iPhone and just didn't have the courage to say so in the beginning. And so it was
Social
like, okay,
pressure
we switched
happened.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but then my son was like, who's 9, he's like, well, I guess that means you won't be playing Coin Hunt World. And I was like,
See,
yeah.
he sees the big picture here.
Mhm.
It's like, you know it, boy.
Yeah, right?
Nice. Wow.
Yeah. Oh,
So
poor
he needs to
Harris.
hurry up and turn 16.
No.
No. No, definitely not. I've got one of those in my house. No.
Take your time then, never mind.
Yeah.
No.
Your referral is
he
not
still
worth it.
he lets me give him snugs. No.
Aww.
I don't need a 16-year-old yet.
Yeah, from what it looks like from over here, that seems to end around 15, so yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay, so how long have you been playing? When did you start?
I started in March or April.
Okay.
I joined Twitter in April, so that's what I go for as far as my start date because I can't really figure it out.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I'm pretty sure I signed up for Twitter at the same time.
Yeah.
Did everything. And so Hawaii was my first main event, which I did not finish because I had nowhere near enough keys.
I'm sure.
I think I made it through the first, the first 2 it was like 20 keys and then like 120 volts or something. And then
Yeah.
the next one was like 700 volts.
Yeah.
And I had like 200 keys. And I was like, yeah, no.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Yeah.
But I printed my seal, and I was pretty proud of myself. So
nice. That's a huge accomplishment for somebody new to the game. Yeah, you should be proud. That's awesome.
Yeah. So.
And
I'm missing 2 tikis. That's it.
Wow.
I'm missing more than that, and I've been on the volcano, so that's quite impressive.
Missing Matala and Kelapona. So
those are the same ones I'm missing. Plus more.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Wow.
So what about outside of Coin Hunt World?
Let's see. Outside of Coin Hunt World, I have a degree in baking and pastry arts.
No way. That's so cool.
Yeah. And I no longer work for anyone else because that really sucked.
I'm sure.
And
so wait, so do you do your own thing? Like just making like, do you do cakes and stuff, or you do?
I do cake decorations.
Okay.
So I have a friend who loves to bake and do the cake part, but hates the decorating part.
And
like I love the decorating part.
I'm all about the baking part, but I have no artistic skill. So yeah.
So yeah,
true.
She gets orders and she contacts me and I say this is what it's going to cost, and she comes and picks it up from me and I get paid and her customers are happy.
That's so
awesome.
Cool.
So
yeah. Do you love it? I would love that job.
I do. I find working for myself is not very enjoyable though.
I feel you.
I'm not structured enough to be responsible.
That's my problem exactly. Mm-hmm.
And like the U.S. government makes you do all sorts of weird stuff. You work for yourself.
But yeah, I've also been going to school for like the last 3 years in a program that's like self-paced for medical coding and billing, which is totally the opposite side.
Exactly the opposite. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I find it so fascinating. So yeah,
that's awesome.
I'm taking my sweet time, but I'm getting there. Hey. It's going to be my adult job.
Right.
Do we have to get one of those? Yuck.
Eventually.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe not.
I'm jealous. Like, so my brother is a master chef, and I always wish he would like move over to Oklahoma and like start something so I can participate in it. Like, I couldn't do it myself, but I love baking and cooking. Like, I just love it. But I'm not actually educated in it in any way. I kind of just treat everything like a science experiment and see how it comes out. And it usually works pretty well.
That's what makes it so fun.
What my husband does.
Yeah.
And he does all the cooking in the house. So
yeah,
I'm like,
that's rad.
I'll eat it. Whatever.
Back to the guinea pig.
Well, that sounds like fun. So, you are you gonna design like? Wait, are you coming to Coin Hunt Fest?
I want to. Oh my God, how long has it been since it's been announced? Is it like months, years? I don't know.
I think it was first announced before you even started playing.
Yeah, it's definitely been a few years in the making, but maybe a couple.
Okay, so at least a month ago, possibly more, I asked my husband if it would be okay if I went to Vegas to go do this. And he's like, yeah.
Okay.
But I don't have a ticket.
Yeah.
And at this point, I'm like, is the answer still like, yeah, go for it? Or is it like, no, stay home because monies?
No. Strategy here. Get the ticket, then tell him that you're going. Remember when I asked? And you said, yeah.
Yeah.
I have the ticket now.
And then just jump on drive a bit north, jump on the party bus, go with the crew. Yeah.
You can park at my house.
Yeah, there you go. So that came from my question was going to be, are you bringing a QB cake to Coin Hunt Fest?
I would love to. I would totally do that, but I would need to be paid for it.
Okay. Well, I'm sure someone can talk to Cuckoo Puffs and be like, hey, if you want a giant QB cake to serve all the attendees, like, we know someone that can make one.
I honestly had it planned out, like, in my head, like, what I would do. And so I was like, okay, yeah. Like, I would do, like, a little sculpted cake, like a QB, like, and, like, I would do the Vegas blueprint, like, if you want, like, a sheet cake. I had it kind of all figured out, but I really don't like baking.
So if that stuff comes on the party bus, I'm just letting you know that shit ain't making it.
No.
That is not making it to Coin Hunt Fest, baby.
Yeah, that's a good point.
No. That would have to be driven in my own personal vehicle. That would require a lot of refrigeration and space. So
yes. Yeah, the logistics are a little hard to figure out.
Wait, I got an idea here.
But if you need quality control, I'm here for you.
Your friend that likes baking, bring her to Vegas with you. She can share the cost of your room for the trip to Vegas. She can bake the cake there and you design it there, and then you don't have to worry about transporting it.
But where's she gonna bake it? The hotel is not gonna let you use their kitchen.
Well, they might. I don't know. If it's for the fest, maybe they would. I don't know. Maybe not.
No.
Oh.
I could go to, like, the grocery store and, like,
just buy
together my own cake.
Just buy a sheet cake and then you decorate it for us.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah.
That works.
That's possible.
I like
that
like, idea.
Costco. Great. Here's the
giant Costco
cake.
sheet cake, and then with lots of QBs on it. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
but yeah, that's who I am.
Yeah. They
awesome.
did say that they did release a Medium article recently about the rest of the passes. There's a date for when they're releasing. Was it the VIP ones or the?
I think just VIP.
It was just VIP that they announced. I think they're still working on expansion for general admission.
Yeah, because I think there was only like 10 general admission tickets left.
And that blows my mind with the amount of people I've seen saying that they still haven't gotten their passes and they want them.
Yeah.
For next time, I would suggest including, like, maybe the price would be higher. Like, originally, what did they say? Like 5 red keys. But that includes like a half off your room or something, so that they know, like, whoever is buying the ticket is getting a room, if that's the deal with the venue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh.
I don't know how I feel about
5
reds.
I'm gonna try. So
the good thing
I
is,
I have my 5 yellows saved up. They're like, it's really hard not to spend them.
Yeah,
really hard.
I'm sure. Oh God, especially during the World Cup event.
Right.
Just like buy a couple more blueprints. Every time I had a buddy quest, I was like, okay, great, I could buy some more blueprints.
That was
horrible.
me too. Yeah.
No, I'm like, okay, what blueprints are on sale for people who are trying to get, like, keys for VIP or whatever? I'm like, scoop up those deals.
There's been a lot of deals. Yeah.
Yeah. The auction house is crazy right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Dr. Trigger is in the chat saying, hey, FeedGoat representing SD.
Hello.
What's up, Dr. Trigger? How's it hanging? Good to have you in here.
Nice.
And Kevo Strings is in the chat saying CHW Fan Fest.
I mean, at this rate, we're going to have to hold one just so everybody can go.
Yeah, I honestly, like, if we're going to do that, I'm going to decide by the end of March. I want to see how Coin Hunt Fest goes. And then we will decide at that point if we're going to do a fan fest, I think, because...
Uh-oh.
Sorry. So originally my deal was going to be set up at my son's desk, but my son is currently sleeping because I think he caught what my daughter had.
Oh no.
And so now I'm in my daughter's room on a makeshift box table.
Oh.
Well, hey, whatever works.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so it's like occasionally the box just decides to shift places and I go all crazy. So sorry about that.
Oh, that's
good.
Okay.
Thanks for making it work.
The only reason why I even have a desk right here with a computer on it is because this is where I work every day. So I have to.
Well, I would have done it, but yeah, he's sleeping. So
Yeah. Let that little guy rest.
Yeah.
So wait, so as a pastry person, do you like the food and drink category?
Yes and no. I hate this state is known for blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Because I can't remember that stuff. Like, it just does not stick. It doesn't stick. I have no desire to remember it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
My favorite categories, though, are health and science, or health and medicine,
Yeah.
science, and wordplay.
Yeah. I'm with you there. 100%.
Solid choices.
Though I do feel like super proud of myself. Like when I do the food and drink category, like maybe in a green vault and I get a question about like a croquembouche, I'm like, ooh, I know what that is. I watch the Great British Baking Show.
But could you spell it?
Yes, I could. I think I could. I think I can still remember how to spell choux pastry. Chaux. That's a weird one, right? Is that right? Choux?
Yeah.
Chaux.
Yeah. Maybe pot of choux. Yeah.
Yeah. We should have Choux change the spelling of his name so he's more cream filled.
French. Or French.
Yeah. Yeah, I always like it when I get the weird obscure foods and I somehow know what they are because I watch a lot of well, not anymore. I used to watch a lot of reality shows based on food because I love watching pretty food on the TV.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Although having a culinary degree, you would be surprised at the amount of pretty food that does not taste pretty.
Oh no, I growing up in New England, I already know I've eaten a lot of that pretty food that doesn't taste pretty.
Yeah.
That's what I love about Oklahoma. We have ugly food that tastes amazing.
The best food is ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of ugly, have you guys submitted a submission for the ugly sweater contest thing?
I have.
Yeah?
Mine has sad fish and nigiri.
Nice.
On its sweater, yep.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I have not yet. Actually, I was gonna do a little hand one.
Oh yeah.
I love it.
Blank. I wanted to do like a cool checkerboard, like red and green something, but I think the contest is gonna be over by the time I get those done. So
I kind of wanted to get out the glitter and the glue and just
me too.
Go crazy.
It's been too long.
Like someone made a stripper sweater or something. There's glitter everywhere.
It's just a couple of pasties.
Just tassels.
I saw
That's what we should do. We should upload one of them with just the key tassels. Korkio.
Oh yeah, that's actually a really good idea. I don't know if you saw my submissions, but one of my submissions was actually one of our shirts off of our shop.
Yep. That was awesome.
I wasn't.
No,
I didn't think.
Been great.
I didn't think I was going to get around to it, but then I got stuck talking to QuickBooks tech support for like 2.5 to 3 hours one day, and a lot of that time I was on hold. So I was like, okay, I might as well just bust out some ugly sweaters. And that was a lot of fun. So I think that's a cute contest. I mean, I don't really get it, like what they're getting out of this, and why they're, I don't know. And I'm kind of worried about some of the things people, yeah. I'm kind of worried about some of the things people are going to submit. Like, I did see not that this was that bad, but, like, I saw the, like, naked guy, hairy guy. Who's that?
Wait, was this, I think that might have been Duke Nukem?
Was it?
Dang, I don't know.
I thought that one was really funny. And I almost did.
I thought that too. Maybe it was Chavo Chip.
I was almost a little sneaky about one of mine, like the one with our Ladies of the Hunt shirt. Well, it was like the basic shirt or whatever, but I took the jingle bells and I was gonna have them like peeking out from under the shirt, and then I was like, that's a little too risque, so I just put it on the dog collar instead. But I thought that would have been funny, and then I was like, well, I don't want to, like, lose the chance at that possibly being a good one, so I'm not going to be too risque about it.
I don't know. I don't think this is a shy group.
Yeah, well, that's true. That's true.
Fair.
I know that they're just, like, picking their favorites to be voted on, so, like, if it was just based on votes, that might help, but if they're like picking their favorites and then you vote, I figure they probably wouldn't pick one like that as one of their favorites. I don't know.
I would.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I would
just
too.
go for it.
Maybe okay. So I'll make it again, and I'll just add the jingle bells.
Yeah, there you go. Just as like an extra submission.
Yeah.
I mean, they said you can have as many as you want.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I could also do one with lumps of coal. That might work. Because it does already now have the jingle bells. So I might just add some lumps of coal.
There you go. Looking forward to that.
Well, because I noticed when I put the shirt on him, like, it almost looks like a dress because I didn't really have pants. Mm-hmm. And so I was like, okay, if he's just wearing a long shirt, like, it makes sense that he'd have some jingle bells showing, right? I mean, cubies are boys, right? Well, like, the blue cubie's a boy, right?
No, that's what I love about the cubies, is they're genderless.
Well, except for some of them.
Except for now they're not.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of genderless, do you guys think they're going to maybe try this again for the Ladies World Cup?
I hope so.
I hope so.
Yeah.
That's like what? Is it like 7? Did I see 7 months away? Something like that? It's like this summer coming up?
I honestly have no idea.
No, it's a good question.
Yeah, because this one was so off its normal timeline.
Right.
But I mean, it would be lovely to see this as the ladies, but I don't know. Can they just take away the hair?
Right.
Yeah, right.
I just wonder, like, would that get messy in the future? Like, not Messi himself, but the other kind of messy. Like, do they usually happen at the same time? Or is it like one after the other? Okay, so they don't happen at the same time.
It's kind of like the Olympics, where it's like you have the Summer Olympics and then you have the Winter Olympics, but they're never the same.
They never overlap.
Yeah.
Are they also happening in Qatar, or are they somewhere else?
I don't know.
Well, if anyone knows, let us know in the comments. I'd be interested. I mean, I think that would be a great, like.
Yeah.
Australia and New Zealand, it says. I'm Googling.
Oh, okay.
FIFA Women's World Cup, Australia and New Zealand, 2023.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. I think they should do it. I mean, why not? I don't think it would be fair if they didn't. Like, why exclude the ladies? We're here too.
Yeah. I mean, if my cubies all of a sudden lost their hair, I wouldn't be upset.
They do.
Yeah, they'd just be cubies. They'd still just be cubies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Cool. Okay.
All right. Sorry, I'm trying to find dates, but
I think someone said 7 months in the World Cup chat.
Works for me. I'll take whoever's word for it.
Yeah.
Yes. Second phase of sales is open March 3rd, 2023. So I guess a few months after that.
Oh, now that we're talking about ladies, we get the fucking spam bots.
Ah.
Well, hot girls are waiting here.
Yeah, we're sitting here waiting.
Here we are.
Come and get us.
Jeez, I don't know how they do that.
We're waiting.
Like, they just wait until we say something that could be somewhat taken in a nasty way, and then they
like
go
jingle
off.
bells.
Kevo says where.
Yeah,
Rude.
they're not wearing neon shorts though. I don't think that's
No,
yeah.
sorry. They didn't even drop a link. So
right?
rude.
Maybe they were
It's 'cause
actually
we're
talking
already
about us.
Here. We're here. So
Yeah,
it's
you're right.
just reiterating the fact
We'll
that
just
we are
put
hot.
arrows.
Mhm. Here, there, wait, there.
Aw, Harry,
That
you're
was
so
really
nice.
cool. When my hand left my screen, your finger showed up on your screen, almost like it was like
it went crawling into her.
yeah, I liked that.
Hey, Fuamix. What's up?
So,
Oh my
okay.
goodness. Spam bops are out for right now.
So what else is on our list of things to talk about tonight?
Where are
Adventure
you
Pass?
at? Yeah, with the Adventure Pass. Paid, unpaid, tier what?
I am paid. I made it to 22 today.
Dang.
Oh, nice. I'm right there with you.
Fuck both of
So
you.
I was hoping to get to the trees a little faster, but I'm also not willing to like do the stuff that's required. Like, I'm not going to go answer a yellow vault just because
Right?
It's
I get 100 points.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do. I have 2 yellow vaults available, and I'm not going to go answer them because I got burned on Halloween.
Oh, tell us what happened on Halloween.
I threw 5 yellows into 1 vault.
Oh no, that's painful.
Yeah, and I was like, I told the local Discord, I was like, can you guys just stop me if I'm ever like, I'm gonna go answer a yellow.
Yeah, not worth
Like,
it
stop
unless
me
we
after,
have
like,
to
the
for
third
some reason.
time. Right.
No.
Especially
like,
in the adventure
life or
road.
death,
Like,
I'm not.
yeah. You could save 50 keys right there and just go answer 50 vaults on the unpaid side. Like,
I could go answer green vaults and come out with more leaderboard points and get a better
You get a
like,
shit ton of soccer balls.
result.
Or at least you
Yeah.
could have. You did, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, like, I could answer, what is it, 10 green vaults and get perfect versus, like, throw 5 yellow keys in and still get nothing.
yeah.
Yeah,
So,
Marvin's
only
house
time-
says no yellows for you.
yeah. The only time you'll catch me hitting a yellow is if it's the first question because I haven't hit it before. Like, I'm down for that, totally. Aside from that, no way. No need to. Mm-mm.
yeah.
Yeah, I can relate. Harris says, I've rage swiped like 5 greens in a row, but never touched a yellow. Yeah, same. And I think like 5 would be my max on a green until I'm like, okay, I'm stupid. Goodbye. just
I, like,
go.
literally had-
leave.
I was so mad at myself when I did that. I was just like, I'm just the biggest idiot. Like, stop putting keys in. And I was like,
It's
no, I'm
human
gonna
nature, though.
fine.
Yeah, it's so human nature where you're like, you think your RNG is just right on the cusp where you think the next one's gonna be like, okay, it'll be easier. It'll be categories that I know for sure I'll get.
Yeah.
It just does not happen.
It was like categories I never pick, and it was just like ungoogleable questions.
Yeah.
Like,
do you happen to remember any of them?
No, she repressed those.
Yeah.
You blocked them out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
I might have a video of it somewhere, but like, I don't want to watch that.
Yeah. I always record when I do a yellow if I have to, just in case. But yeah, I wouldn't. I would be right there with you, not rewatching that.
Yeah,
I record greens just so I can add them to the wiki.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah,
that's awesome.
So you guys are way ahead of me in Adventure Road. I'm on tier 16.
Okay.
All right.
So I'm like a little behind, like a day or two behind, right?
You've been enjoying the weekend and the World Cup. That's cool.
Yep.
It's okay. You'll make it up at Christmas because you'll be hitting all those bolts, and so it'll just like blow through. Like,
I fucking will. That is so true.
That is a good point. I didn't even think about that. FeedGoat.
And that's it. Like, I've been saving my keys because I don't have that many. I'm sitting at this is interesting. I have exactly 1,200 blue keys. I have 29 greens and 6 yellows. Now.
Wait, that's so much better than where you were last week.
I know.
I'm like,
that's so much better than me.
Yeah. Well, wait, hold on. Did we sell some stuff on the auction house, miss?
Well, I told you I sold that Bitcoin QB for like 400 keys. I think I had like 2 buddy quests or something. And then, I've been selling stuff because they've been making me put things on the auction house. So I've been selling some things, but they haven't been going for a lot. I've been getting some green keys from it. But I also, I haven't been hitting the green vaults like I should. I've been getting all of my mystery boxes and just not hunting. So it just kind of adds up after a while. The only time I actually have been going out and hunting is when one of the tasks is to answer vaults.
Well, however many vaults,
yeah, or however many of a certain category or whatever. Like tomorrow morning I'm gonna start my day hitting 5 vaults, not a yellow vault, but 5 other vaults, and then
smart
and I'll get my mystery box in the morning, and that'll get me 200 points plus the 5 times 4, so 20 more. Probably should do a little bit more than that, because I'm really pissed at myself that I hadn't been working harder on this, because I kind of want to have those tree blueprints ready.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty far away from that. I'm a whole 10 tiers away from that. And
you have any trees left over from last year?
You know, I thought I did, and I went looking through my inventory. And maybe I don't know where I'm supposed to be looking because I don't see them.
They should be in the structures.
They should be in your construction blueprints.
Yeah, your structures or construction blueprints.
Yeah, so it doesn't make sense because we got one, right, as a gift after Christmas or on Christmas last year, right?
Yeah, but the event still lasted a couple more days after, so I used mine. I don't
think I used mine, but it's not there.
I definitely didn't sell it, so I don't have anything to start with.
Right.
So I'm
that's right.
I'm relying on the other locals to
throw and Adventure Road, down. Right?
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know.
Is there anybody? Is there anybody in San Diego that has an epic or a rare tree that you know of? You don't have to call them out in case they want to keep that strategy to themselves. But
the plan is to throw everything in Balboa Park.
Yeah.
So,
do you think that there will be a rare and epic day one?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
wondering if I should take a little drive down to San Diego.
Of course you should.
Well, I know last year we was it during the Christmas event? Now I can't recall, but we were all over the place hitting trees last year. So probably actually, I think we went down to Balboa Park for an epic. So
there's definitely going to be rares. I don't know about epics day one, but
yeah, day one would be, I'd be surprised if somebody kept an epic blueprint, but if they bought one, that's a different story. And you've got a lot of OGs in San Diego too.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we have a couple OGs. So yeah. So I'm gonna mooch off their generosity of tree placement.
Yeah, it's the holidays, baby.
I also don't have a vault in Balboa Park, so I would have to move one and try and squeeze one in there to do that.
Get in the forest.
Yep.
Might be worth it for the event.
It might be if I can find a spot.
Yeah. Or, like if there's a certain path that everybody kind of takes in, or street that everybody takes in, at least you could kind of maybe squeeze in there.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to check that out. I'm waiting on destroying a vault and rebuilding, but yeah. They might end up someplace else. They might end up in Old Town.
Nice.
Which Marco said he was going to put a few in Old Town too. So
nice.
We'll see. Yeah.
Yeah, we thought it was forest. It looked like a forest last year. I think this year is going to be like that much more decorated, I should say.
Last year, I definitely drove the 45 minutes down to Norman, Oklahoma a couple of times. And
I hope so.
Main Street was lit up. So
no pun intended.
So I might be able to do that this year. I don't know. I feel like it's going to be tougher this year because like we're hosting Christmas, which means at least an entire day of cleaning and then an entire day of cooking and then like an entire day of having people over. And I don't know.
Well, Norman does have the best cleaning supplies.
I don't get the joke.
It's an excuse for you to drive.
She already knows that we have to make up a lie.
Yeah. Well, honestly, so apparently what we're doing is we're like for the food, we're doing like appetizers, like lots of appetizers. We're not doing a sit down meal. And Norman does have the only like cheesemonger in the area. Like there's this cheese store that I go to that like I can spend like $200 on just cheese. So that could be the excuse. Yeah, I could just go buy some expensive cheese multiple times.
Or you could just go to Costco and buy some really cheap cheese and drive to Norman and say...
But I might as well get the good cheese if I'm going there. I mean,
you're right.
It's really good cheese.
Back to the two birds, one stone thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, pretty much anytime I go down to Norman, I try to get some cheese.
Granted, a quarter of it is going to be gone by the time you get back home, but that's okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's usually like once I go and buy a big haul of cheese down in Norman, at least 2 nights after that, I have just cheese for dinner. Like, no lie, I just get a block of some really good aged smoked Gouda or something like that, and like that's what I eat for dinner. Maybe I'll have some pickles on the side or something.
I'm pretty sure that's the definition of adulting.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
I mean, it's not a cheap dinner. I would pay good money for that dinner. It just happens to all be cheese. And I know I'm not alone with this because there was one night I was talking to Mama on the phone and she was eating cheese for dinner too. So.
And it was fucking fried, dude.
Fried cheese. A whole big block of fried cheese for dinner.
It was like the size of my face. Crazy. This is straight up crazy. And I'm probably gonna actually order that tonight now that we're talking about it because it sounds so good.
Cheese is the reason I can't be vegan. It is like the only reason I can't be vegan. It's cheese.
Yes.
It's too hard. It's too delicious.
So good.
Exactly.
Sorry, I'm jumping back really quickly to our Christmas tree blueprints because I'm super jealous. Harris says she has a common and a rare that she saved since last year and says that she'll probably hoard her epic this year, that's a big decision, Harris, especially considering your hunting grounds.
Well, I think it's
and she also says, I also have cheese for dinner. Very adult.
I think it's because of her hunting grounds. Like, if you watch the Coin Hunt Crew, she was talking about how it kind of didn't make sense to put down her trees because, like, she's the only one that would hit them. So it makes sense to, like, save them all up for one event so that you have a shit ton of stuff going on one year and just, like, foregoing it the other years.
But isn't this also even, like, possibly the last year that some of those BPs are dropping?
Yeah, maybe.
So if you don't have them, so it might be worth it to put them down. But if you do already have those blueprints, it might be worth it to sell that blueprint during the event and then use those keys to buy the epic blueprint. Problem solved.
Yeah, maybe. She did say she might be going down to Kansas City, actually. Apparently, it's a drive, but it's just only a little bit farther than going up to see Mo Spinach and Lincoln. I happened to watch that right before we started doing this, so I'm just remembering she was just talking about this, even though it was like a week ago or more.
I know. I have to catch up on our last episode.
Yeah,
I had to stop it to do this.
Oh,
so sorry to interrupt.
Yeah,
loving all of the Coin Hunt World content.
We were talking about this in our local community channel. Danibus and Joey Bananas were talking about trees, and Joey was pretty confident. He says we're going to have a forest here on the lake road. I don't know if he's building that forest or if he's expecting me to build it, but he thinks we're going to have one. So, I mean, we'll have to see.
Well, so get this. I'm actually bummed that Marvin's House has jumped out of the chat because I didn't know until like a couple of days ago that he's been like silently collecting Christmas tree blueprints. And so he has like over the amount that he could even use on his own user vaults.
He has more than 10.
Like, what are you going to do with those? Like,
well, that's nice. Yeah. So if he's got more than 10 and he's going to be getting them in the quest chain.
Yep. Yeah. And
don't even bother with the wait, which ones does he have though? The common or the rare or the epic?
Definitely not an epic. We both used those last year. He might have a rare that he bought, but he's bought a lot of common ones. I know common is the one that he's above like 10 or whatever. Well, he's got like 13 or 14. I was like, damn, what the what? Who?
Well, I would say if he has an epic and he's going to be getting another epic, then only put out 8 of the common ones so that, or, if he has a rare, wait, okay, so hold on. If he's got a rare, he's going to be getting another rare. Yeah, and he's going to be getting an epic, so he should only put out 7 of the commons so that he has room to put the other ones.
Yeah, he's got to save space because it's not like I can like, oh, you can share your blueprints on my vaults or anything. No, it's only your 10. It would be cool though if like eventually maybe next year we could place them on like system vaults, right? Like if you have an excess amount and wanted to place all of them, it wouldn't be fair to put it on another person's user vault, whether or not they're playing. That I feel like it wouldn't, unless you had their permission, it probably wouldn't be fair. But system vaults are easy.
I think they would appreciate that because then they would get a lot more keys.
Players. Yeah. It depends on where you hunt, I guess. Because if I don't know if Marvin's House like filled up all of Toasty's vaults with a common blueprints, Toasty'd be like, what the heck, man? I got my own blueprints I gotta get.
Well, yeah, but then he could put his on the next person's. I mean, I feel like there's always more, right?
Yeah. Let's talk this out. How is that going to work? This would be cool.
Yeah. So Coin Hunt Crew talked about this on 2 different episodes. do you guys have an idea of what the epic blueprint might be? Because so far the only ideas are maybe a Mrs. Claus, a Nutcracker, or like a Grinch, Krampus kind of thing.
Okay, so I know one of them.
I thought it was
Wait,
leaked
what?
Nutcracker.
Was it?
Yeah.
Did we already find this out and I'm like so far behind I don't know anything?
Well, no, it's I'm surprised they didn't talk about this on Coin Hunt Crew actually.
We
I told
did.
you I'm not caught up.
Oh, it's the CHW Leaks Twitter account. That is that your hand on the hip?
Spoiler alert.
Yes,
This is what I get for
spoiler
not
alert.
paying attention.
I mean, it's probably for the best unless you want the spoiler. But
Okay, so it is a Nutcracker.
everybody put on your earmuffs if you don't want to know. But it is a Nutcracker.
Well, that makes sense. Okay, so
Yeah.
fine, it's a Nutcracker. Let's brainstorm
Maybe.
What else could they possibly do? Because like someone had a good point that I was listening to. Like, there's not a lot of characters like going forward into the future with future Christmas events that they can come up with. Like, I loved, I don't know if it was Limpy's or I think it was on Limpy's episode, they were talking about a randomizer for all the other reindeer. I thought that was really
Yes.
cute.
Yeah,
I really like that
cute.
idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Abominable snowman.
Yeah.
There we go.
I think Rubik's had
Grinch.
mentioned something, or someone had. Grinch apparently is still under copyright law, but they could do like
Green
It's funny.
QB.
Furry green guy.
They
Yeah.
talked about Christmas hating monster. That was like the generic name they came up for, and I was like, wait, are they
Christmas
talking about?
hating.
Are they talking about me? Am I the Christmas hating monster?
Oh yeah, Mrs. Claus.
Yeah, Mrs.
Oh
Claus.
yeah, Mrs. Claus.
Penguin.
That was
I know the penguins are so cute. I really
Yeah.
like. I hope that's somehow incorporated into the Christmas event and not just like the igloo QB thing. Because I'm like,
Yeah.
how are you going to introduce the penguin QB and it's so tiny?
Right?
I like
full
the penguins.
animation. They're so cute.
Yeah.
I want to see them on the leaderboards.
I had an idea that like we don't have many. I'm trying to think. We have at least 2 inanimate object QBs. I'm trying to think if we have more. We have the pizza, which is not an actual character, and we have the dice. The RNG QB is a die, right? Yeah, fruitcake, a gnome,
Fruitcake.
sugar
Yeah.
cookie. Oh, we've
Candy
got the
cane QB?
gingerbread. Yeah, but the gingerbread to me is still could be a character. What about just like an actual present? Like if the QB itself is a box with ribbon on it.
Right?
That might be kind of cute. They could make
would be
that a
cute.
randomizer too. Like you could have all different packages.
The star that you put on top of a tree,
Yeah.
like a star QB.
Yeah. Ornaments.
Yeti.
Oh my
Snowflake.
god, a snowflake.
Ornament
That'd be cute.
randomizer.
Yeah, an ornament randomizer. I like that.
That would be cute.
Mm-hmm.
Snowflake randomizer, actually. That could
Yeah.
fit the bill too.
Oh my god, they could do millions of those.
Yeah, we got
I'm
Christmas
randomizer
stuff for
done.
years. What are we saying? We got that content all day long.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and
They could do a sled QB, maybe,
could they?
of some kind. It's like square shape.
They could do an actual Christmas tree QB. It would be weird, but they could
Oh,
do
yeah,
it.
yeah. They could do it. Yeah.
There's like a mall.
Start naming all the elves. Yeah.
There's a mall somewhere that has like this giant Christmas tree that has eyes and it like wakes up.
That's fucking weird.
I thought I saw it.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I thought I saw it in the Discord in Off Topic somewhere. It was like,
That's nightmare fuel.
yeah, it
Yeah.
was terrifying. It was absolutely terrifying.
It's giant. I think that's what makes it scary. Is that it's
Well,
so
yeah,
big.
it's like one of those giant mall trees where it's like in the center of the mall. It's like a huge one.
No, I know.
But it's got these robotic eyes that like at some point during the season it wakes up and like I don't know.
I really hope it's the Mall of America.
That would be fitting
Yeah.
as
I felt-
nightmare fuel.
I felt like it was in Canada somewhere, but I could be wrong.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, Trugoy, don't say that. He said, I won't be shocked if they eventually do 101 Dalmatians as the ultimate key stink. No! No, Cuckoo Puffs
Disney
has been
won't
talking
have it.
about... Yeah, exactly, right? I'm not allowed. But Cuckoo Puffs has been talking about a dog randomizer for like too long, as to where it needs to remain less than 20 at the very least, or 25 at max. Like, please. My heart can't handle any more randomizer blueprints. Maybe I should say my key stack.
Well, I mean, I think Illusion Weaver said he wasn't going to do them for a while. Like, they were done after Christmas for a while. But you know what I would love for Christmas QBs? I would love a John McClane and a Hans Gruber QB. Like, Die Hard Christmas.
That would be kind of cool.
You guys are not Die Hard people?
But I'm not a Die Hard fan, so I wouldn't be super excited.
I would take a toilet QB.
A toilet QB?
Kevo has already got a blueprint mocked up for that, so we are good.
Really?
Yeah, the porta potty one.
Oh yeah, porta potty. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay.
Randomizer fatigue for sure.
I've got this tree, the mall tree. Okay. Where is it? Yes, it's in Canada. It's in a Nova Scotia mall, so it's in Canada.
That's unfortunate for Canada.
Yeah, the tree's name is Woody, and
well, the tree is probably nice. FeedGoat. Let's give it that.
And so
very
doesn't stare.
So I was remembering it incorrectly. It doesn't just have robotic eyes. It has a whole face, almost like Thomas the Tank Engine style face.
Oh,
on the
tree. No, that is nightmare fuel.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah,
that's not okay.
And the way they do this,
that claymation face. Oh my god.
Yeah, the way they do this is they have the entire mall shout, "Wake up, Woody," and then the tree wakes up for the season.
That's what she said?
Golden. Perfect.
Yes.
Wake up, Woody. Yep. Apparently this tree was on a 15-year hiatus, and last year was the first year for it to come back after 15 years. So it was around for a long time, and it was even more terrifying than it is now. Yeah. So let me see if I can get you a good picture of this thing.
I can just imagine it's like some like 80s animatronic freaky.
Can you see that? I wonder if
Hold
I
it
can
up
get
higher.
it.
Oh my god, it looks scary.
That's not okay.
That's it with one eye open, which is extra scary. But the older version of it was way worse. It looks like
before and after pictures.
A creepy doll. I don't know if I can get it closer. Can I get it closer?
No, I saw it. Oh god.
It's like a creepy doll.
You might as well. That's like Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Yes.
Made a Christmas movie.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
So,
I mean, I don't know. I guess any press is good press, right? So like you could have lived the rest of your mall life without putting a face on that damn tree, but I feel like the reason you did it was to get more people to your mall. So
yeah,
I don't know. It's the only reason I can imagine putting a face on a Christmas tree.
We could have
like a freak show.
We could have a Woody QB, and it's just a Christmas tree with the Thomas the Tank Engine face. And to start the Christmas event, we all have to yell, "Wake up, Woody!" And then our husbands are like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
I'm a hard no.
Right?
Oh man. Oh.
Yeah. Glad I don't live in Nova Scotia. Do we have any players from Nova Scotia? I know we have a lot of Canadian players, but I don't know that I've heard of anyone being from there. No?
I don't know. We'd probably have to ask around, probably.
Maybe they
probably
can go
super cash.
Take pictures of the tree for us.
Maybe not.
Maybe don't. Yeah.
Maybe there's a user vault right there.
Or if there's not one, if now or ever a time.
Does Nova Scotia have a yellow vault? Maybe it's there.
Not that I've heard of.
Terrifying.
They need to put this. They need to put this tree in Thunder Bay so somebody goes and fills the rest of that damn crane already.
Harris says it's the uninhabitable part of Canada. Isn't most of Canada the uninhabitable part of Canada?
Isn't that like a double entendre too? Uninhabitable?
No.
Because if you're inhabitable.
The un is supposed to accentuate the
okay.
ability of it.
Okay, heard. So it's a very Phoenix word to use.
Speaking of Phoenix, for some reason, I got a friend request yesterday or the day before from a name I didn't recognize, and it was like, it looked like Phoenix, but it was spelled weird with like a Y. And I looked it up and I realized it's Makiki Tiki's wife.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But the last post, like she doesn't seem to be on Discord much at all, but Makiki Tiki, like back in like maybe May or something, had like posted something about him and his wife dealing with this bug and the bug issues thing, and that's the only way I knew it was his wife. So I hope she actually does buddy quests because I accepted it and kept her. So yeah.
If not, you know who to reach out to.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm mentioning that now so that I don't forget who she is. So that when I get a buddy quest, like I know who to reach out to. Yeah.
Right.
And if I do forget, y'all can remind me. So
yeah.
Yeah. So anyway. So what else? You guys see anything interesting this week?
On your walks? You
Not
doing walking,
faces.
or do I need to bully you?
Am I doing walking? No, I haven't walked
Yeah.
this week. It's fucking cold, man.
Here's me bullying you.
Okay.
Wow.
Ouch.
Wow.
Oh, Hayes.
What about
says
you, FeedGoat?
He got to meet Makiki's wife in Hawaii. I don't think I mean, we met Jenny, but we didn't get to meet Makiki's wife. So
Yeah.
I don't think anyway. Unless I'm just forgetting someone. No.
Or drunk.
No, I don't think so.
I was definitely not drunk. I might have been fucking exhausted. And I'm not drunk now. I still have half of a beer. I'm doing good.
Okay.
So.
I'm out of wine.
Oh.
I'm almost there too. I'm trying to pace myself.
Beverage management.
Yeah, right? So FeedGoat, have you seen anything interesting on your walks throughout your neighborhood park recently?
Or
do you got
not
going on
recently. Like, do you have a crazy story that we haven't heard yet?
Yeah.
I would love to say yes, there's crazy, but I think that my crazy is probably typical for everybody's crazy. Like, I don't know. Like,
Well, tell us anyway.
nothing truly wild. Like, no, like, random naked people running down the street or anything like that.
No dogs
Just-
on motorcycles.
Sadly, no.
Not being chased by skunks or
I live in a really, like, upscale vanilla neighborhood. And
skill vanilla.
Yep.
All right.
there's not much that happens other than Sandy trying to eat some bunny rabbits. And some abnormally large, what I'm hoping are dog poops on the sidewalk. But
I saw your Sandy. I have a Sandy. My Sandy doesn't look exactly like your Sandy, but she's
I love my Sandy.
My Sandy's a little blonder, but yeah. Your pup is very cute. Do you take your dog on all your walks or most of your walks or very few of your walks?
Most of my walks. She's my walking buddy. So yeah.
Nice.
She goes. We do about an hour and a half walk twice a day.
Nice.
If it's not a school day. If it's a school day, we only do like 45 minutes in the morning. But yeah, she's my walking buddy.
She's a lucky girl.
Yeah.
So what, are you listening to anything while you walk? Or podcasts?
I usually listen to podcasts. Like,
yeah.
I love pretty much anything NPR related, like
yes.
Like Away with Words.
I don't know that one. I love Freakonomics.
Freakonomics MD.
You listen to Radio Lab?
Not so much Radio Lab, but This American Life.
This American Life. Ira Glass is like my hero. I love him.
I love his voice.
Yeah.
I love his voice.
I was quite shocked when I finally saw a picture of him. And I was like...
Me too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes. So,
The Moth Radio Hour?
What I listen to. No. More like Freakonomics, This American Life, Away with Words. I've got a lot of episodes to catch up on.
Oh, yeah. I actually, at one point, went back to This American Life started in I want to say like
1900s?
No, it was like the late 90s, I want to say. Honestly, I think it was that long ago. There was one point I listened to like 8 straight years of This American Life.
Wow.
Over one
commitment.
Yeah, over one tax season. I basically just like put in headphones while I did taxes and listened to all of This American Life. And like randomly, like my boss this was when I, worked for a firm, and my boss would walk into my office and he'd see me crying over my tax return, and I'm like, it's a good story. It's not the taxes. I'm okay. Oh, we've got a new person in the chat. Intellect Slang says Snap Judgment is their favorite. I love Snap Judgment. That's a good one.
Intellect Slang is a Los Angeles hunter, and actually popped in last weekend because I remember sending him a message sending them a message in our local Discord, like, "Hey, good to see you in there. Super cool." So, welcome back, Intellect Slang. Good to see you. Yeah, that is a lot of hours. I agree with Harris. It's a lot of hours of listening.
Yeah. Granted, like there wasn't like they didn't do an episode every week because there were some weeks that they would do but it was most weeks. But there were some weeks they'd take a break and they'd play a repeat like on NPR and they didn't have a new episode that week. Or there were some episodes that they took clips from other episodes that I had already heard, so I skipped those. But yeah. So
good stuff. I just wrote This American Life down because I have not heard that podcast.
Oh, really?
Oh, it's so good. You're going to cry.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of tears.
It's basically, it's just like they take a theme for the episode. It's an hour long. They take a theme and they tell anywhere from 1 to like maybe 4 stories, just average people's stories that in some distant way relate to that theme. Like
interesting.
Yeah. And
I like that.
it's really good. It's just stories. And that's kind of why I like the Moth Radio Hour, because the Moth Radio Hour is kind of the same thing, except those stories are like 5 minutes long. So they do like 5-minute chunk stories that people are telling in front of an audience live. Like it's not live when you're hearing it, but it's recorded live on a stage and whatever. Sure. And those are usually quite for 5-minute stories, they can usually grab you pretty hard. But I love emotional stories that people tell. Like it's like one of my favorite things. So, Intellect Slang says they had a Radio Lab / This American Life or Life live event last weekend in LA. Missed it for a birthday thing. That's a super
Well,
bummer.
damn.
I actually saw.
Next time that happens, we're going into Lex Lang. You got to drag me. Take me with you.
So David Sedaris came and talked in Oklahoma City at one point, and I got to go, and that was really awesome. He's a regular contributor to This American Life, and I fucking love David Sedaris. He's hilarious.
Yes. Yeah. Hilarious.
Absolutely hilarious. And then I've also seen what's his name from Prairie Home Companion. That guy. What's his name? Oh no. I know I have to. He's been canceled at this point. Garrison Keillor.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He came and did a talk once, and that was one of the best things I've ever been to. I cried through almost the entire thing because while he was talking, I realized that my dad was always trying to be him without even knowing it. And so it was like seeing my dad on stage. And then at the end of it, like, he also talked about how he's autistic and he doesn't like to touch or hug people or whatever. And so, like, I waited to talk to him after the show, and I was still bawling. And he saw me crying, and he just came up and he gave me a really big hug, and I was like, oh my God.
Started crying harder.
Yeah, it was absolutely wonderful. It was so great. Yeah, I guess Garrison Keillor had some weird sex abuse scandal or something, and so he's been PC canceled, unfortunately. He's autistic.
I mean, haven't we all?
Yeah, right? Yeah. So, anyway, okay, we went off on an NPR tangent, but I am so with you there. I am a huge NPR fan. I always get stuck when it's like, because I just listen to NPR. Like, I don't even, like, I make a point to listen on Saturdays when they do all the podcasts and stuff too, but I just listen all the time. So when they do their, like when they're trying to get donations, what do they call it? You know what I'm talking about.
The fund drive or whatever. Yeah.
I'm always like, I don't know what to do because, like, I already give lots of money to them. So, like, now I just have to listen and be mad at other people that haven't given money and they're making me listen to this thing. It's like, come on, people, just give them money so we can go back to the good stuff. And that's, like, the only charity I donate to is, like, all of my money goes to NPR.
Nice.
Did Daddy send you?
Oh,
did a child just come to give you a refill?
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's amazing. That is amazing. You have trained them well.
So that means your husband's watching and he heard that you ran out of drink. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Send in the elves.
So did you get more wine? Do we have to be concerned for you?
No.
You have more wine to drink and it could be dangerous?
I also have a bottle of water here.
Oh, perfect. All right. We're good.
To spritzer. I said wine, like beverage management, not my strong point.
Yeah. Hey, Toasties showed up. Hey, Toasties.
Hey, Toasties.
Hi, Toasties.
It's funny. Every time he says, "What's going on, everybody?" I can, like, picture it in his voice. What's going on, everybody?
I just picture an animated piece of toast. I don't know.
You just hear it in his butter-colored voice.
Yes.
Oh, Hidden Brain.
We were supposed to go watch the World Cup game this morning at King's Head, but it was just too early in the morning to hit a bar. So.
Yeah. PBL and LBS brought up also Hidden Brain, Think, and Fresh Air. I am a huge Terry Gross fan. I am obsessed with Terry Gross. I love her.
Yes.
But Hidden Brain is really cool with Shankar Vedantam. That's like, oh, is that pizza? You have pizza?
Yeah, I got pizza.
That looks like a breakfast pizza with like scrambled eggs and cheese.
No, it's just pizza.
Oh, okay.
But we use Munster, which is like makes amazing pizza.
I believe that.
Delish.
Yeah.
Delish.
Yeah.
Send pizza virtually.
No, you have to come to San Diego if you want pizza.
That's fair. I'll come down there for pizza. Pizza and Christmas trees.
I have a slice of key lime pie waiting for me after this episode.
Oh my God, you guys.
The boys went out to dinner. They knew I couldn't go because I was going to start streaming, so they brought me back pie, and I was like, this is the life.
This is the life.
Yeah. That's the love.
Marvin's house, where are you? FeedGoat's husband is sending in the elves for wine. Korkio's got key lime pie waiting for her in the fridge. What the heck?
Well, isn't he working?
Yeah.
Bring home food from the kitchen.
No excuse. Let's go.
You should have prepared.
Yeah. Pizza should have been ready when I came home.
Mm-hmm. I thought you were just going to get a big block of cheese.
I mean, I will, but now I have to wait until all the way after the stream, and then it's got to get delivered and the whole thing. Okay, why can't they just read our minds? You know
we could can't you just like order it, like Postmates it on your phone while we're doing this, and just like give them directions to like leave it at the door, and then as soon as we're done, it's right there.
Toasties knows, my main man. Marvin probably has a gift for you. You're right. He's got kisses.
Yeah.
He's got kisses for me. He's going to be waiting for the gifts that I have for him after the stream. His cookies.
He's also waiting for you to get that cheese because he probably wants some.
That too. It's actually not a bad idea, though. I might get a little Postmates order going here in a moment.
Right. We can end early so you can get your food.
That's not necessary.
Okay.
I could do it right now.
Okay.
Now that I know that I'm not disappearing from the stream like I originally thought I was.
Right. All right. So while you're ordering food, FeedGoat, since you listen to podcasts and not music, I don't know if this was a big ask, but did you have a song suggestion for our walking playlist? Or are we just putting This American Life on the walking playlist?
Yeah. No, I was trying to think of that, and it's like I already gave you like the one suggestion that I think I would share, but I mean, if you want to put it back on, you can.
I think
the
NPR...
Walking in LA.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Like
Yeah.
I sing that to myself all the time when I'm walking, because sometimes I'm like, I feel like I'm the only person walking. And so I'll just be like, walking in LA, nobody walks in LA, walking.
Is that
I'll just sing that to myself over and over again.
So is that taken off the playlist, or is it still on there?
I can't remember. I thought it was still on there.
Because it was definitely on there for Halloween, because I heard it a lot. And it got stuck in my head a lot.
I could never get the playlist to cooperate with Coin Hunt World. So it was like, it was either one or the other. And it was obviously Coin Hunt World won.
Oh, duh.
Always.
Yes, of course.
Always.
Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Toasties, are you a Panic at the Disco fan? Oh my gosh, the things I find out about you every day. I love this. I love Panic at the Disco.
Now that song's gonna be stuck in my head again.
Walking in LA.
Nobody walks in LA.
So is that true? Does no one walk in LA?
No, that's why the traffic is so horrible.
Yeah. I guess that makes sense.
Our public transit is shit. People don't really walk unless they don't live here and move here. Then they're like, yeah, I walk everywhere. And you're like, okay, you don't live here. Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Bunch of prima donnas out here.
You have like the perfect weather and you don't take advantage of it.
I know, right? Although I have been walking more, but that's Coin Hunt World's fault.
Right.
Can't blame that on the weather.
Yeah.
Yeah, Toasties be walking.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of the weather in Coin Hunt World and my hat.
Yeah.
This hat is too warm for San Diego winter.
I'm sure.
But it's still cute though.
It is cute, but it's like it only works in the morning or the evening. If I'm wearing it in the daytime, it's just too hot.
Yeah.
So just like keep it in a pocket, and then like when you go to take your Twitter photo, just like put it on, take the photo, then take it off, put it back in the pocket, and yeah.
You know how hard it is to take a selfie
with a dog?
With the Twitter, like,
oh,
you have to turn your phone around. You can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do the selfie moment on screen.
Honestly, like, it's even with my giant phone. I can't. I have a hard enough time taking like the photo quests for like. Oh my God, I almost had a panic attack the other day because I'm like trying to hit a couple vaults just for the Adventure Road thing, and I get like a photo quest, and I'm like, fuck, okay, half screen it, okay, like open the shutter thing, and then like, okay, get out of the car.
Not prepared.
Not prepared at all. At all. I was like, don't they know me by now? Like, do they really need to do this?
Yes.
Yep. But I think that was when I got 10,000 resin for. So.
Okay.
Worth
it. Yeah. I would say so.
Yep. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I'm usually like walking the dog and get a photo quest, and I'm like, okay, I have to like hold the dog's leash under the arm, like finger out, try not to have it blurry. The dog is like chasing a bunny and jumping, and it's just a whole disaster.
Yeah. Mama, did you order your cheese?
I'm ordering it right now. It's like, I think they're right. I should just like go ahead and order this.
Yeah, just order some cheese. I'd be ordering cheese too if I could, but mine's down in Norman. It requires a 45-minute drive, and it's probably not open right now.
Yeah.
Not at 10 p.m. on a Sunday.
I wish I could send you the cheese.
I wish you could send me the cheese too.
I wish I could order some for
you. Save
you.
your cheese purchase for Christmas.
Did you say
Christmas tree
cheese?
Save your cheese purchase for Christmas so that you have a reason to go.
¿Por qué no los dos? Cheese now and cheese then.
I mean, you could cheese multiple times during Christmas event.
Yeah.
And now, but they're not open now
for a very long time. Sorry, I'm probably too blunt. My beer's almost gone at this point.
There we go.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the thing that counteracts that. And I was like, bananas? Nope, that's an equal stopper.
Beans and cheese. Oh, I'll just turn it into a burrito. It'd be like the fanciest fucking burrito ever.
Oh my God.
All right. Well, is there anything else we need to cover on the list before we get the sleepy ha-has?
I think we've hit that mark already.
Yeah.
But unless anybody wants to talk about cool auction house shop deals that maybe they scored or listed, or stuff that you've maybe seen in the Ladies of the Hunt shop, humble shill.
I know I've made some customs lately, but I can't talk about them.
Oh, that means some Christmas presents are coming under somebody's tree.
I'm so excited. They're super cute.
Man,
well, congrats everybody. My tree.
Man, if he gets you to like guinea pig this game and then gets you all into it, he should be like buying you coin hunt gifts and shit. Like, why not? He's got to support the habit he created.
Yeah, this is your fault.
Well, he doesn't care because he knows I'll just buy it for myself if I want it.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
We're that kind of people. Like,
yeah. It's me and Marvin's house too. Like, don't get this for me. I already got it.
Yeah, like, hey, for Christmas, I'm going to buy myself this thing that I want. Don't worry about buying me anything.
That's fair.
That works.
Yeah.
This is like
strategic.
The first time my boyfriend and I are doing Christmas gifts. I think this will be our third Christmas together. Yeah, he's the type of person that like he always just buys whatever he wants, and he's got the money to just buy whatever he wants. So it's like, how do you fucking buy a gift for him? But just so happened this year I came across something that he didn't even see and I knew wouldn't see. So I was like, ooh, I can actually get him a gift. And so now he has to get me a gift, and we'll see what that is. Yeah. He hated it.
I'm excited for the episode after Christmas.
Right? He really hated the fact that we weren't getting each other gifts, because I was also super broke too. And it was like, I can't afford to buy you anything that you don't have. Like, yeah. What was the O?
Because I just realized both Christmas and New Year's fall on a Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
They always fall on the same day.
Yeah.
No, but on stream day.
Oh. Shit.
So we might need to push stream day one day.
We might need
to Monday, I think. Yeah. And this is like next week.
My birthday is right after New Year's, and Monday might be the night I'm going to Prairie for my beer night. So
we could ring in the New Year together
on
Tuesday
I'm totally,
or the following weekend.
Or
do New Year's Day.
I honestly don't ever do anything for New Year's, so I don't know if so like I
might be very hungover, but
I won't, because I'll be drinking after that.
Perfect.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might not have the greatest turnout. Wait a second. Hold on. Let me look at this calendar.
I know, it's very bizarre to try to manage this.
Well, hell.
What do people do on New Year's Day anyway? They're all hungover in bed, right?
Wait, and honestly, when you were saying New Year's, no, I don't do anything. In the past, I've done jigsaw puzzles on New Year's. I
have to work this year, so it'll be like I might be hungover, I might not be.
Honestly, when you were saying New Year's, I was thinking New Year's Eve, and I was like, oh, we can ring in the New Year.
Oh, that would be cool.
Stream, but because I don't ever do anything, but I don't know. Yeah.
Ooh, VW rules.
I don't do anything either.
Yeah. It's always been a weird thing for me because my birthday is like right there. And so when I was a kid, I always had my birthday party like on New Year's. Yeah. And like people didn't want to come. And so my birthday parties always sucked. It was it was all weird. Yeah. I don't want to get older.
No, I really wish we could stream on New Year's Eve.
Oh, well, whatever.
But it'll be even closer if we do it on New Year's Day.
The boyfriend might want to do stuff anyway, so I have no clue. We'll have to look. We'll have to figure out the schedule, because there are usually things expected of me that I'm not aware of until they get closer. So we'll have to see what those things are.
Yes.
Yeah.
Your birthday, when you have to give to other people.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. We'll see.
Easy episode to cure his hangover.
Yeah, that's what Toasty says. Yeah, I think we might have to do something for New Year's weekend, but I'd imagine that the Christmas holiday might have to move it a day later. That's all.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because I will have lots of people in my house on Christmas Day, so I definitely can't do that.
For sure. They could be your special guest.
I don't think that would go over very well.
And you could get a whole bunch of referrals.
There we go.
I've worked on that already. It's not happening. It's not happening.
If they want to walk into the door, they need to scan the referral code.
Oh my goodness. Half of
Merry
them are
Christmas,
iPhones.
give me my referral.
Yeah. Half of them are iPhones, so yeah, that doesn't work. Oh, that DZ from the Berg says Christmas, New Year's, and my birthday are always same week, one day after the other.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, it's crazy because
that's a lot happening in 1 week.
My boyfriend's birthday is just before Christmas, and then mine's after New Year's. So, like, we actually went and did something for his birthday today, even though today's not his birthday. It's soon. And so it's like all jam-packed into the holidays. I fucking hate the holidays. My brother did it smart. So his birthday is the second to last day of July. I can't remember if that's 30 or 31 or 29 or 30.
Fair.
His wife's birthday is the day after that, and then their wedding anniversary is the day after that. So 3 days in a row, birthday, anniversary, and they just take that whole week off every year, and they go camping in their like camper van out at Moab, and it's like, why can't I just have a birthday like that when I can like be outside in the sun and like do fun shit?
Yeah.
Moab is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it there. Absolutely love it.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Yeah. Anyway. So yeah, we'll have to figure out what we're doing, but we'll talk about it.
Yeah. It'll be fun no matter what. So
always. Yeah. Once again, there is no search term of the week. I guess that's dead completely at this point.
I know. We'll have to take out that segment until YouTube gets it together.
Yeah. And I don't think I looked anything up on YouTube this week. So,
well, you know what we all have to look forward to, and we'll have plenty to talk about next stream, is the Christmas event, because it's happening in just a couple of short days here. So
I'm so not ready. I need more keys.
I'm so not ready.
And I'm sad to find out that the epic QB this year is not me. The Christmas hating monster.
Krampus. Yeah, the Christmas hating monster.
Because that's 100% me. Apparently that's not Toasties. Toasty says Christmas is his favorite time of the year. Good for you, Toasties. Enjoy yourself.
Hayes says summer is mine. Me too. I love summer.
Me too. I'm a plant.
Halloween.
Oh, Halloween's great.
Oh, Halloween too. Close second. Yeah.
Just for the candy.
Yes. Yes.
Spooky vibes too. Oh, good times. Well then, everybody. I guess we'll wrap it up.
I was gonna see if my there's a mystery box.
Ooh, don't forget your mystery boxes.
Oh, I got 50 blue keys.
Oh my god!
We are the champions.
Yes. Wait, now I have to open mine.
Yes, open yours. Open yours.
FeedGoat, get 50. Get 50.
Oh my gosh, I'm hoping.
Do it.
Come on, 8. Big 8. Give me an 8.
Yeah, 8 yellow keys.
Yeah.
2 green.
15.
2 green's not
15.
bad. 15's not bad. Nice, guys.
I'll take 15. Yeah.
Nice. Someone outbid me on the World Cup blueprints. I did not pay attention to who it was, so I might outbid you again. Sorry. And I'm gonna shamelessly shill my elf QB in the auction house with 1 clock left for 25 keys. There's no way for you to know which one is mine either.
I have a sad USA stamp.
Oh,
that
you do?
has 0 bids, 1 clock, 30 keys.
0 bids at 30 keys with 1 clock? Wow, guys. Guys.
USA stamps are pretty...
Yeah, but it costs a yellow to get it, usually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, we have a bunch of Canadians in the chat. Go bid on that.
Yeah, guys. What is wrong?
I know, I think it ends in a couple hours.
There you go. There you go.
USA stamp for 35 keys. It's yours.
Right?
Or you can have my shitty little elf. Oh, Harris says, or wait, no, Toasty said he'd buy it.
I was going to laugh. Harris says stamps are dead.
Harris said stamps are dead, yeah. But Toasty said he'd buy it.
Yeah. For sure.
I won't cry if I get it back.
Oh,
boy.
Yeah. PBL and LBS says, I have one at 20 with 1 clock, no bids. Ugh.
I purposefully put mine at 30 because I was like,
at the very least,
if I get it back, like minimum, I want 35 keys. Like,
yeah.
Fair.
Well, hey, think about it this way, guys. So if you're doing it for Adventure Road, right? You're spending 1 green key to post that listing, as opposed to 25 to 50 blue vaults and somewhere in there blue keys, right?
True.
To get 100 points just hunting vaults. So
still worth it.
Could be worth it. Yeah, I would say so.
Depending
on what your motivation is.
I always post everything at 20 keys. I've never posted anything higher than 20 keys because I only ever put things up that if it sold for 25 keys, I wouldn't hate my life. I'd be sad for sure.
Yeah.
But I never sell things that are valuable because, like, I like them and I want to keep them.
I think I've only posted, like, maybe 4 or 5 things for sale ever.
Wow.
We're a bunch of hoarders.
Wow. Yeah. Oh, that reminds me, while we're talking about things like that, what did you guys get in your Argentina contest boxes? Do you remember?
I haven't even opened them yet.
Oh, open them on the show. Let's see what you got.
I can't. I got food coming, Korkio. I got food coming in like 15 minutes.
So?
I got 2 drums, 2 boxes of drums, some dog food. Nothing else exciting. It was not. Oh, wait. 500 candy canes.
Oh,
nice.
That could be handy. Yeah.
And then there was something else, but it wasn't memorable.
He said he bid on your stamp. That's awesome.
There you
go. Thanks, Hayes.
This is why we show. You never know.
Okay, let's see. I'm going to open it. Oh, snap. Somebody did a ton of hunting today because these are user vault packages.
Nice.
4 of them. That's so bizarre. That's like that's really out of the ordinary. Okay.
I love that. I love getting user vault returns when I'm not hunting.
It's the best feeling. It's like,
right?
Someone's out there. I'm not the only crazy one doing this.
Or I'm not the only sad person hitting my own vault.
Right.
100 golden thread. Right. Okay. All right. Oh, bat wings. 20 bat wings. I need those. That's nice. Antlers. 50 antlers.
That's
Come
not
on,
bad.
give me blood. Give me blood. Blood. Toads. 20 warty toads.
Okay.
Be blood. More thread. 100 golden thread.
Be blood. Be blood.
Be blood.
That golden thread might come in handy.
Yeah, you
never
know. So I got 1 box of blood. I got 1 box of drums, Japanese drums. And then all of my other boxes were freaking beach cocktails. All of them.
Oh, jeez.
It was like 3 in a row beach cocktails. And I was like, are all of these boxes going to be beach cocktails? Like, what is going on? Are we only getting beach cocktails for Argentina winning? Like, what is up?
Maybe Zach will buy them from you?
Right. That's what I was just
doubt
say.
it. I doubt it. Well, Zach, you're probably not listening because you don't. If you happen to, I have a shit ton of beach cocktails if you want to buy them. So let me know. If anyone wants to let Zach know I have beach cocktails, or if anyone else needs them for any reason. Toasty says it's a sign you needed a drink. I've got one, and it tastes better than a beach cocktail.
that we know of. Damn, PBL and LBS got chopsticks, key cards, flames, and eggnog. That is
key
a
cards.
fire.
Key cards. I would have killed
And the
for key
eggnog.
cards.
Oh my god! And the key cards,
I would totally kill
too.
for key cards. Totally would kill for key cards.
Yeah, I've
Wait,
sold some cinnamon
expensive.
lately,
Oh, Zach
like
is in the
recently,
market.
because I needed keys.
Yeah,
I was
good
like,
call.
this is rough, but I'm hoping with Christmas coming, they're going to be dropping.
For sure.
I was like, it was painful to see them go, though.
So PBL and LBS says Zach bought a couple cocktails from her today.
There we go.
Maybe
He's in
I'll
the
talk
market.
to him. So okay, do we know how to say her name? Because in my brain, I go Pibble and Pounds. I love Pibbles, and to me, it's like Pibbles and Pounds.
Yeah, right.
So
I don't know. I
Pounds,
read
if you
it
want to
up
let us know.
PD Land Pounds. I don't know.
See, I've got one of those in my neighborhood. It's TS and Z, and I read it as, TS and Z. But then I think Joey Bananas told me it was T Sans, and I'm like, wait, what?
That doesn't make sense.
It's another hip hill.
Hip hill.
Like
Hip hill.
Yeah.
He also says that he's probably going to just have to accept that that's going to be his name going forward.
Hip hill. I mean,
the reiteration of it all the time.
He's hip. Like, there's nothing wrong with being hip.
Hip Hill Phil.
Yeah. Okay, so she
PBL
says
and LBS. Cool.
It's the letters, yeah.
Sweet.
Which I
so
feel
it's not
like
PBL in pounds.
I feel like I knew that because like anyway.
Oh yeah, Toasty's got a sick box too. He got bat wings times 2, blood, flames, and candy canes.
I think my other box was antlers. That sounds right.
That could be helpful.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see what BP's drop for me.
Yeah.
First Christmas.
I honestly, like, I used to, like, screen record anytime I got a contest box. And I'm just, like, they seem to happen a lot now. So I don't even bother anymore.
Aw. Yes, congratulations on your baby. That's so exciting. I love your new custom Kubies. They're so cute.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's why I knew it was PBL and LBS because I saw the QB with the letters on their shirts.
Yeah.
But still, in my brain, it's still Pibble and Pounds because, I mean, I think it's cute. Pibble and Pounds.
So sweet.
Anyway.
I want a hunting buddy baby. I mean, I don't want to have another baby, but...
You have a hunting buddy
like, do
dog.
Yeah, but
dogs are the best.
A baby that you can wear and snug.
Oh.
It's the best.
I think you're the only one of us that's a mom, so like we're like,
but then they grow up and it's terrible.
Yeah,
I'm an unsafe hunter sometimes, where I'm like walking home at 1 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh, not a good idea.
I'd rather not have something around that like I'm responsible for all the time that like needs me 24/7. Like my dogs, I can leave at home alone. So.
Toasty said, just go borrow a baby from someone.
Don't do that. Do not go borrow a baby from someone. That's a bad idea. Toasties, don't you be doing that either. That's even
not
weirder
financial
if you
advice.
do it.
Unless it's somebody I know who's willing to lend me their baby.
Yeah, you could babysit. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I've never even babysat, so I don't know that I've ever. I don't know that I've ever even touched a baby.
What?
No.
What?
No, I'm not.
What about a puppy?
I'm not a puppy fan either. Like I don't like babies of any species. They scare me. Like when I adopt dogs, I adopt them over the age of 2 because no one else wants them, and I like them older. I don't have to worry about potty training them and all that stuff. Like they come ready to go.
Yeah, you get to skip all the disgusting parts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm an only child, kind of. I mean, my brother and sister, they're like way, way older than me. They had moved out, by the time I was around. So like I was never around babies when I was a kid, and I still haven't. I don't think I've touched a baby. I don't know.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, man.
Toasty says,
To each
I've
their own.
babysat. He ended up stuck in a big serving bowl. Hopefully
That
you
had me
didn't
crack
try
it
to
up.
barbecue the baby.
Or like toss him like a salad.
Oh my goodness. All right. I think
We've hit
we're
sleepy ha-has.
yeah, I think we're good for tonight at this point.
Wait, everybody, please don't forget to like and subscribe if you're not subscribed already, or if you haven't liked this video already. We love you all so much.
Yeah.
And
Thank you
FeedGoat.
so much for joining us, FeedGoat.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for having me. That
I'm
was
so
really fun.
glad we were all the champions.
Yeah. Tell your husband thank you for being our inspiration with his loyalty and dedication to Argentina.
Because honestly, your husband's the reason why I was wearing my Argentina QB. I didn't know any different, but your husband's a fan, so hey.
Yeah, you through your husband, but I was cracking up at all of the stuff you were saying that his good luck charms and practices and stuff. It's just hilarious.
He didn't let
it
go
clearly
of his
worked.
soccer ball for like
The whole
6
game.
hours after the match.
Oh my
No,
god.
he was like carrying it around. I went grocery shopping and he's like putting milk in the fridge, like holding onto the soccer ball.
It's his baby.
Oh my god.
He just wanted to
That is
snuggle it. Yeah.
You might hate me for saying that, but
Nah, why? I mean, we like it. I'm glad.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
glad
awesome.
we had some kind of connection to an actual fan of something, because everyone else seems to be just bandwagon fans. So if I know a fan, I'm going to follow what they say. And yeah, I'm glad he was around.
I love World Cup.
Yeah.
I love World Cup.
I'm glad you shared that with us, because I'm glad you could come on the show and tell us all about it, and always pop in the comments in past shows to let us know how things were going. Like, it's been super helpful. So thank you.
Yeah. I'm sure it won't be the last time. So
yeah, I'm sure we'll see you around here plenty.
Well, hopefully I'll see at least one of you at Coin Hunt Fest.
Yeah.
Oh, you will. I'll
Won't
be there.
But you'll be enjoying your 311 concert.
I will.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
So, yeah.
We'll be video calling her in with all of our ladies of the hunt in the video call, like, Korkio, answer our call.
Yeah. Hopefully, if I even have service. Yes. Yeah.
I hope so too.
Yeah.
Well, you won't have your HQ because no floating HQs.
Oh, good point. I could just put it in the middle of the ocean.
We have to move it like every box.
It'd be an interesting theory on how far you it takes to like be out of range for your headquarters.
Yeah.
Could be fun to test.
Yeah.
Could be a waste of green keys, so probably the latter.
Yeah.
All right then. Well, thank you everybody for joining us. Don't forget your mystery boxes if you missed that like 15 minutes ago.
Right.
And
sorry if
I hope
you didn't
everybody
get 50 blue keys like I did. I mean, I just can't help it.
And I guess happy holidays, everybody. If you celebrate Christmas, the start of Hanukkah is coming up. So happy holidays to everybody. And we will figure out the stream date for next week for sure. but it won't be on Sunday. So enjoy your holiday.
Check our Twitter, and that will tell you when you'll see us next. We don't know yet, so we can't tell you.
Yes.
Just subscribe, and then you'll get a notification when they're going live.
Listen to this one right here. She's
got it figured out.
My finger isn't working. This one.
Too bad it's like not going into the stream again.
I know, that was really cool. All right. Well, good night, everyone, and happy hunting.
Good night.
Peace out.